the interesting trend we have seen in Chennai is in the last 2 years, the men are committing more suicide than women. The ratio between men and women is widening. For example, in 2005, the male-female ratio was 1.4:1. But in 2011, it is 2.8:1. That is, for every 2.8 male, one female commits suicide in Chennai. So, which is a very surprising factor, considering that overall in India, the women in Tamil Nadu are at a higher risk for suicide. But the women in Chennai in the last 2 years, the suicide rate are coming down and the men are committing more suicide, which is an interesting factor. In terms of which areas in Chennai have a high suicide rate, it is Ayanavaram, Chulaimedu and Kasimedu. And why this is happening in these areas is probably because of 3 factors. One is that they also have a higher incidence of alcoholism and substance abuse in these areas. Many of them are engaged in highly physical and highly risk-taking behavior like fishing and other things, which makes them more likely to take more risk. And the third area is probably the health facilities are also reaching out for health facilities. Mental health professionals is also probably less in those areas. The other important factor is contagion effect. When there is a suicide in the community, there are more chances of somebody copying that as a probable solution to life's problem, which we call as a contagion effect.